Hello, Libra, and welcome to Indigo Rising Tarot. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you're having a great day. This will be your weekly reading for the week of March 23rd through the 29th, and during that time we'll have a waning crescent moon, a really good time for surrender, rest, and healing. We will then move into the new moon energy on the 29th, which is a great time for a fresh start and perfect for new beginnings, maybe learn a new skill, start any new projects that you have coming up, make decisions, that sort of thing. That will also be the day of an eclipse, so a solar eclipse. So if you're curious about that, you might want to Google that and look that up for times in your area. I did want to mention that since my readings are free to you, all I ask in return is that you hit that subscribe button. It really helps my channel and it's super easy for you to do. So I'll give you just a moment to do that right now. Thank you so much. And also, if you've been a subscriber, thank you so much for coming back and helping me build a community here. I'm noticing some of you that are returning, and I really do appreciate your time. This will be an intuitive general reading for energies that you may or may not encounter this week, Libra. So, of course, please keep that in mind and take what resonates and leave what doesn't for someone else. All right, Libra, your overall message for this reading: your hard work is paying off. All right, let's see what the Libra Collective has going on for this week. As I'm shuffling the tarot, I would like to remind you to learn something new this week. Pick a topic that you've had some interest in and just take time to really do a deep dive and focus in on it. You can set aside maybe an hour or two of your time. You can take a couple hours for yourself to do that, right? But just, study, take notes, really think about and absorb the thing that you're learning. I know a lot of times as adults, we kind of skim over things, or I know I do. I'll think, oh, I want to learn about that, and I'll forget about it. So I do keep kind of a little list, and as time becomes available, I'll, or if I find a book on it, or whatever. This week I've been doing a little deeper dive on chakras and the chakra system, which, things that I've learned all through my life, but I don't think I've ever really like super focused as hard as I am this week on that, about learning about it. So that's just my little friendly reminder for the week, is do a little deep dive on something. It's really fun to learn new things. All right, Libra, March 23rd through 29th. Your hard work is paying off. Let's see what your overall present energy for this week. This card is starting to become the star of my readings. and this is the card of just financial and material security. Really, just feeling that sense of security, like, if your hard work is paying off, you've got some money in the bank, the rent's paid, the house is cleaned, things are just kind of done. You're feeling like you're kind of in control of things, right? Your current situation is that you're sitting in this feeling of satisfaction and maybe even a little bit of indulgence, thinking, I've worked this hard, I've got, there's some extra money in the account, maybe I'm gonna just kind of, this is kind of the treat yourself card, right? So, maybe you're going to go just do something nice and fun for yourself, or maybe there's some material thing that you've been saving up for and it's time to go purchase that. But it seems like you're sitting in that energy of you're in a good stable place, and you're kind of feeling that satisfaction and that ability to be able to kind of treat yourself a little bit. Great energy, I believe. At the root of your situation, here's another star of the deck. Since I'm relatively new at doing collective readings, I've been doing them for a few months now. And before that, all I did was one-on-one readings. So it's so interesting to me that some cards, kind of keep appearing throughout everyone's readings. This week it has been this Four of Pentacles has come up quite a bit, and also this Eight of Swords. So if you have if you have people in your life with, other signs, you may want to go watch some of their readings too, to see if some of these stories kind of intertwine and and just have these different meeting points, because I'm noticing that in the collective, which is so fascinating to me. But anyway, so the eight of swords here, the root of your situation this week is that you are, kind of having to think your way through some things. I don't see it as anything super difficult, but it's just something that you have to do. We all have to do that sometimes. There's just some thoughts and things around you, and maybe just some things you're navigating. So getting that feeling there for you in your recent past is maybe a little bit of heartbreak, or I'm not even getting, I know this card has a heart on it, but this can also just kind of be just mental disappointment, right? This is air energy. This could be, messages that came in that you weren't super thrilled about. Um, I'm also even getting kind of a sense of confusion, that there's just a little bit of, something that was a little perplexing, maybe in the way of messaging. You're kind of like, what did that mean? And so it's on your mind, and maybe you're kind of navigating and thinking through it, but it's not really having an effect on your, it's kind of around you, I guess is what I'm saying. Your overall energy is great. This is kind of one of those, I call them bubbles of concern in my own life. And that is, here I am, and then maybe there's a thing over here that needs done, and that's one bubble, and maybe that bubble's kind of big. There might be this other little thing that's coming in the future, and that bubble's kind of small. And I feel like this is kind of one of those concern bubbles, but it's kind of out there floating around. It's not right on top of you. It's just kind of there, and it might even be a little bit small. What is on your mind this week is the Five of Swords. So a lot of swords, a lot of thoughts on your mind. And again, in that bubble of concern. And this is, were there some words exchanged? I am getting the feeling here with this one that came in, that it's kind of just messages and things that are out there. It's not even you saying it. It's maybe other people, this could be, maybe you're watching something unfold on social media and you're kind of watching it. It's not really, um, super directly related to you, I'm getting, but yeah, but it is on your mind, and you're kind of watching what's going on with that. So that's very interesting. And especially that I'm getting the feeling that it's not you. It's like almost, people that maybe it's some of your friends, your friend group or family group. There's just something going on that, again, you're not directly involved with. You're just kind of watching it take place. So what is just in front of you is feeling like you against the world here with the Seven of Wands. Um, and maybe if maybe it is this messaging information that, yeah, I don't know. I don't even see you involved in that. Let's go to your advice card here and see what we've got going on. Ace of Swords. Okay, so a lot of swords coming in for you. This is kind of a breakthrough aha moment that you're going to have. And it could be related to these other things that are going on. It could just be that, a lot of times we learn things from other people, and that it's some sort of realization that you're having about yourself by watching others. So again, your hard work is paying off with what you're doing. Don't stop what you're doing. And maybe if you're making these observations, and that could be why it is this kind of you against the world feeling, like almost like you're the audacity that people are that way. Sometimes that's an observation, and it's good if you're not really directly involved with it, but you're kind of, the beneficiary of watching that drama play out, because you're learning from it. You're learning kind of big. It's kind of a big aha moment that you have from it. What is beyond your control is the Three of Wands here. So this is this is kind of, thinking about your future, but it's also new ventures. This could even be travel. You could be planning a trip right now, planning a vacation or thinking about a vacation that's kind of beyond your control this week. There might be some things that come up, with that maybe you're scheduling flights, or booking things or whatever. Do keep in mind that we're in Mercury retrograde now. So if you're planning a trip here for, the next short period of time until that is up, which I don't think I wrote the date down for that, but we're in kind of that Mercury retrograde energy right now. It's a little bit strong. I know I've had a few things in my world that I'm like, oh, okay, okay, we're in it. That does tend to lighten up as we do get into that. But keep that in mind if you're making any sorts of travel plans. Just kind of allow for, disruptions and delays and that sort of thing. What is your secret desire, or what you're trying to avoid here is the 10 of Wands. So, this is a big giant push to finish something so that you can start the new thing. Um, and because this is in your secret desire, or, is it your secret desire, or are you trying to avoid finishing something off here and getting to this ending? We've got this 8 here. Um, and that's kind of your big question this week is, do you want to wrap this thing up? Do you want to have this kind of push to this ending so that you can have this fresh start? And that might be what this trip and this vacation, maybe this time, a little time off for yourself, just kind of a little reboot. But your hard work is paying off, and maybe you're coming into a busy season here, and you're kind of at that final push to get there, or the final push as your busy season does get busy. So just make sure you're taking a breather, because you're doing really great. It looks like you are really hard at work on something. Your final outcome here is the 6 of Cups. So, here we are at really just enjoying, again, this is kind of enjoying the fruits of your labor, enjoying the moment, really kind of taking time to smell the flowers here. This could also be a little bit of reminiscing, excuse me, about your past. Some people see this as kind of like two children that maybe an old friend or something that you get some contact from, or there's something there, but that's really just kind of an enjoy the moment card. So whatever this drama that appears to be, again, I get the feeling that excuse me, that this is kind of like a social media thing. This is things that's going on around you. It's on your mind. It's there, but you're learning from it, and you're just kind of pushing through and doing your work and kind of ignoring it, which kudos to you. That's probably what you should be doing. What is hidden from you this week, Libra, is judgment. So, I don't even think you're making a judgment about this or these people, that whatever, again, that you're witnessing going on. Yeah, you're not even being judgmental about it. I mean, you're watching it and you're like, yeah, whatever, but your life goes on, and you're busy with things, and you've got plans in the future and things that you're focused on, that you're kind of learning from that situation, which is great. Don't get involved if you don't have to. That's really the best policy when it comes to that sort of drama, right? All right, let's get you a final word here from the Soul Oracle deck. Final word for Libra, March 23rd through 29th. Final word for, whoops, there's one trying to come out, and we will go ahead and take that card. Find your backbone. Okay, well, if that's this Ace of Swords, this aha moment, and finding your backbone here, again, doesn't look like you're judging anything, and I just don't even get that you're involved. So find your backbone when it comes to pushing through, getting your work done. Your hard work is paying off. Just stay with it. Just really, really stay with it. Stay with the stability. Stay with the sense of satisfaction. If you're feeling like you against the world, get that push through. Push through, and you're going to get to the reward of just really being able to be in the moment, to really enjoy that moment. And also, again, if there's some travel thing in your future, that's something to look forward to, and that's never a bad thing. So, Libra, thank you so much for joining me today. I really do appreciate your time here with me. I do hope there was something in this reading that you can take away and use this week. If you've got something going on and you're kind of watching some drama, if you're comfortable sharing, please drop me a comment. Let me know what's going on. That helps me help you, helps me connect with you too. And, just see if these readings are kind of, just striking a nerve with you, which would be great feedback for me. I do post readings every week, so come back next week. We'll see if this energy has changed or if there's something completely new here for you. Also, I will ask again, if you like my reading style, please like and subscribe. It really helps my channel. And of course, it'll help you find me next week, which is the most important thing. So, Libra, thank you so much again for joining me, and we'll see you next time. Bye bye.